and welcome everyone. I am C.S.Gilmore, and this is Oxygen Not Included. Now, this is a new game. It's still in alpha, so there's some stuff that's probably not going to work, and hopefully it'll work okay for me. I'm having some trouble getting it to record right. So yeah, hopefully this recording will come out alright. I think I've worked out how to at least make it work most of the time. If I zoom in a bit so that you get a better view anyway that way, and I think it'll give my computer less to have to try and mash together and make coherent. Otherwise, yeah, this game is new, and it's done by the same people who did Don't Starve. You probably recognize the art style already. This is gonna be a moment. Anyway, so yeah, definitely awesome. It's out in alpha right now. It's like 20 bucks. But hey, it's done by these guys. Don't Starve. Awesome game. I really need to do some videos on that too. And yeah, it's so good. Definitely go with it. Let's see. Let's shuffle you around a bit. Not so good at learning, but not digging and everything else. Vomiter. And when they get overly stressed, they vomit. There's another one out there. Decor expectation. Okay, so diver's lungs. Opera singer in other life. Air consumption is lower. Slow learner. Flatulence. Some people think are naturally robust. Most common illnesses. Interior decorator. Left. Small bladder. So they've got different traits which make it so that they have to have different positives and negatives, and like different skills which allow them to do things like he's got really good construction speed, decorating speed, learning stuff higher, cooking good, strength, means they can carry more weight, medicine, and just like things like working out singing, baking. I don't know, just all sorts of different abilities. You can name the characters if you really want. And let's see, I am gonna name the column. What do we call it? What do you call it? Yeah. There we go. My little death trap. Especially since I've only played this a teeny little bit, mostly trying to figure out, make sure I just had a rough idea of what I was doing, and make the recording stuff work right. Alert! Your crew has awoken miles beneath the surface of an unfamiliar terrestrial body. Oddly, they have no recollection of how they got here. It might be best to start digging. Okay, so this game has a lot to it. I'm gonna pause it real quick. Now let's look around. See what I've got here to work with. This is water. And it's in liquid form right now, so that's good. Apparently, like you have to watch out for warmth, oxygen. The oxygen is a big one, actually. You need water. You need like everything, food, places to sleep, and you have to watch out for your stress, which is affected by things like, see, this is a vacuum. I think that means it basically has no oxygen in it. This one's full of carbon dioxide, so it's unbreathable. And there's a whole lot more beyond what I can see here. I don't know how big the map is entirely, but yeah, there's a lot. But it's really useful because you can see the different elements in the air, like this blue in the air. If I unpause it for a bit, you can see it move around. That's the oxygen. And oxalate produces oxygen, but it disappears after a while. And then carbon dioxide it shows up as this dark cloud. The void seems to be the sparklishness, and yeah, water's kind of funky looking. And there's different stuff way beyond this that I can't even show you right now because I don't see it. But like different terrain types, different biomes. There's a lot to this game, and this is in alpha. So things may go weird. You get some basic hints. Hopefully you can read that okay. I don't have a way to zoom in on it. Basically just talking about the controlling this game and basic movement of the camera. Then how to, you can dig around, and that's basically, you just start off like this. You have a little bit of food in here to keep you going for a little while. Yeah, it has some field rations, but you have to expand on this, and you need to do it fast enough to keep everyone alive. Oh, how to do this best. Okay, I'm going to dig out this way. I want to access this area with its with the rest of its oxygen. You know, just break into that larger oxygen field there. And I'm going to expand out this way a bit. Well, okay, quite a bit. And I'm hoping this way I'll be able to get some useful items and the like. Because these different things, like there's dirt, sand, sandstone. This is algae, which is really useful for making certain things, powering the air recycler things early on especially. Fertilizer, I think that's used for some growing things. I don't know what that was about. Looked like they smelled something bad. Anyway, and I've got to figure out how to... Okay, I need to build some ladders so that my duplicants can get up there. After a while, I'll get another duplicant through the printing pod. These poor souls, they're all wearing red shirts. Which is probably a good indicator of their fate, given that I'm the one driving. Alright, now I should dig up this algae because it's really good for, like, I need it for various things. These little cracked areas here means there's a buried object, probably seeds, like for this mealwood and buried muckroot. I can harvest that. And so yeah, you can harvest a bunch of stuff for food and other supplies. I need toilets. I don't know what's smelly that they're having trouble with, but I need to make an outhouse. Unfortunately, that's going to be... Let's see, I need to clear up some more room, definitely, for everyone to be able to fit everything. And once again, I hope this is coming through clearly for you and isn't a jumpy mess. I don't know, I'm having a lot of trouble with this recording software. The screen has to be in windowed mode in order for me to record, and the thing won't even go down to a really small size, unfortunately, right now. Like, the smallest window fills up my screen, so it's still a pretty large screen. Alright, getting a lot of that. I need more stuff. You can build a whole lot of things. I'm gonna need to build cots for my characters to sleep on. I'll build those here. And they're going to want privacy eventually. But I can't really give that to them right now. So I'll build 4 cots because I'll begin another duplicate before too long, hopefully. What's all this? Obsidian. Oh, here's a new section. Hydrogen. Unbreathable. Abyssalite. I don't know what any of that is. Slime. That looks bad. I really need copper, which is this here. Copper gets used for a lot. So, let's see. I'm going to build a ladder. Right here to go up to this area. And also, different things function different, like different gases function differently. Oxygen is lighter than carbon dioxide, so carbon dioxide goes to lower points. which can be good because that means you can steer it kinda, but it also can be bad because, well, depending on where it goes, as you can probably imagine. So, okay, got that going. Got cots. I've got a restroom, which I'm gonna have to clean out eventually because it only can take so many uses before it gets full. Got water accessible over here, and I still need to dig out to it though. Oh look, a little critter. Morgue. Okay, couldn't get any details on that one. Show positive. Skill increase. Duplicate movement. Yeah, you can, if you're wondering if a duplicate can get somewhere, you can click on them and say show navigation, and it'll show like where they're moving. Right now mine aren't moving, so that's not showing you. So you can get all these different things. They need to wash their hands, digging, exhaling, all these different, they have health, stress, their bladder, breath, stamina, calories, body temperature, external temperature, decor. All these different things you have to keep track of and try to keep them happy with. I don't want to dig that up. I will dig here though. There we go. And yeah, this will give me some good copper to work with to start building other things, because I need to build a research station. And I'll build that up here. I'm going to build my research station here, along with, I can try the supercomputer. I don't know what that, I think it's for more advanced research. Decor, that's where if I start, the tasteful memorials if people start dying, which I want to avoid. For starters, all I can do for power is have them basically run on this wheel to make it. I know a little bit about this game just from, I watched Jacksepticeye play it. He only played like a single episode though, so it wasn't much. And I watched part of a trailer done by the developers building into it. Dug out. What is that? Oh! That's bad. Apparently I dropped some sand on my building. On my cot. Kinda hard to use it as a base, or as a place to sleep when it's buried in sand. Also, that'd be really uncomfortable. You can make all these different things. Doors for privacy, as well as blocking like gas and liquid flow. So I'd want to be careful of that, because then I'd have to worry about different things building up on me. Okay, now that I've got that built, I need to queue. Let's see, I'm gonna get farming tech first, because that's going to allow me to get algae terrariums, which are kinda, I think they're useful anyway, as I understand it, they're supposed to be. And I need to click on this itself, and well, right now it needs energy. It's useless without energy, but once this is complete, there, now I can create novice research, and I'm just going to have that create endlessly. Like, it's forever queued or whatever. I can, so that way people will just keep building on. Alright, got some water in there, which, yeah, will make things a little easier for me to access, I hope. And I'm gonna try to dig out a few spots here. There. Now, since I got cots, they'll actually sleep in them, which is good. Otherwise, they just fall asleep on the ground, and that tends to build up stress. Well, okay, I don't know how that worked with them being able to sleep in that. I'm gonna keep it at the, you can change the speed, go to like fast, medium, and slow, as well as pause, but I'm gonna keep it at the slow speed, since that seems to be, I think, That's probably one of the friendlier ones with my current recording capabilities. So while they're sleeping, I'll go over some of these other things here. Like you can, besides the hotkeys, you can also just click on spines down in this bottom right corner. There's dig to excavate stuff. Harvest, you can harvest plants like the mealwheat wood here, which I won't actually go wait for it to grow though. You can prioritize things more over other things. So, and declutter the floors by putting resources into storage, though it doesn't really matter. They can just leave them out and they'll just grab them when they need them. Clean up messes. And you can demolish buildings. C is to cancel things. You can check the vitals on everyone. So like right now everyone's doing good. Jobs, you can give certain people, you can tell certain people to only prioritize certain things, like well, not prioritize, but only do certain jobs. And then there's basic reports. They'll tell me various things I need. Like right now, like I'm using more oxygen than I am creating, which is bad because that builds up. And I need to establish a food supply. But now that things are starting to get opened up here a bit more, I'm hoping that'll be easier. Yeah, now that I've opened this up, the void's filled with oxygen. Probably spread out some of my oxygen supply, but hey, I can deal with that. And let's do that. Build some area platform over to here, and that should hopefully give me some better reach towards some of these supplies. I'm gonna cancel this dig for now, just so that people aren't trying to reach something they can't. I kind of want to get that algae, because algae is going to be really useful to me, but it's in a room full of it's surrounding a room full of carbon dioxide, and I don't want to spill that in on my characters. Also, just like Don't Starve, this is every time you start a new game, procedurally generated. You always seem to start in an area that's kind of like the similar setup. Every time I've started, I've had oxalate right near my base, probably just to give me a bit of a boost to keep me alive while I build up enough to actually do things. And I haven't found a way to queue research one after another yet. It takes 20 research for each thing, except for, well, at least for these first ones. Then these later ones, it looks like I need 20 of the normal and then 10 of the advanced research, which I probably need the supercomputer for. And yeah, I want to carve out these areas just because it should give me a little better access, and that way if anyone falls in, they can hopefully pull themselves out. Your guys will hold their breath, if need be, but they can only hold it for so long. All in all, it's really awesome, this setup they have for this whole system for the whole game. There we go. Those out. That way I'll have plenty of copper, or at least for the time being. What is this? Granite. And I don't know what else that would work. What I'd need granite for right now. What's some other areas? I can't do much here because of the water here. Oh, here's some new stuff. Contaminated oxygen and chlorine. There's a morgue. Okay. Let's see. An agile, disease-ridden invertebrate. It is attracted to the decomposing carcasses of deceased organisms. Details. So it's a little critter that gets in the way. There's hydrogen, also unbreathable. Chlorine, unbreathable. So yeah, different gases, and there's like contaminated water, and I don't know what else. There's all sorts of things here that I haven't seen yet, just because this is pretty, like, I haven't gotten very far. I only got a bit further than this before, and it wasn't going so hot. Oh boy. Anyway, I need to keep building. You can overlay things. You can activate overlays. Like here, I can check. There's some slightly toxic, contaminated oxygen going around. That's not good. I wonder how I can fix that. There's... Yeah, I'm not sure where where it might have come from either. You can tell that way. You can tell like where carbon dioxide is building up, as well as oxygen buildup. You can check power grid, see where everything's going, how much power things are taking. Heat overlay. So like you can see these things are very hot, and so they heat up the air around them. Oh, it's really warm over here for some reason. This area is pretty temperate, a little cold here, probably because it's metal. None of these other things here are a bit colder. There are a lot of really hot areas around me. Light overlay. I don't have very much lighting right now. I need to work on that. Liquid plumbing, once you get it, you can get gas plumbing. Decor. My decor kind of sucks right now, which is going to cause me stress problems in a while. Priority levels. And here you can... I have to figure out how to adjust them. Still... Okay, yeah, you can go in here and then adjust priority levels. But, yeah, so that's all that. Hopefully that wasn't too jerky for you. I just realized how far out I zoomed. All in all, I'm looking forward to this game and what new developments they're gonna get with it in time. Because I know these people, they're going to keep developing things. It's gonna get fully flushed out. And even for an alpha game, this is running really well. I mean, yeah, it's not perfect, but a lot of the problems are really more to do with my computer than their system. I should dig this out. That way I'll have another area to expand my stuff into, and I can start exploring down this way. Like, I'll start building a kind of stair. And I'll get out there. There. I think that'll prove a nice area of expansion. And it looks like they can reach that ladder okay, so I won't worry about it. Guess they don't have to have it quite down all the way for them to reach it. These also seem to form platforms, which are useful for them to function on. I don't know how structural integrity might work. If there is structural integrity, then maybe there will be eventually too, I don't know. Yeah, still need to research that for algae terrariums. Algae terrariums need water, and they're more effective if they have light on them. Algae, the oxidizer, you put algae into it and it creates oxygen. And I should probably build that. I'm going to build it... I wonder what happens if I build it in the water. Might as well find out. Alright, seems to let me. Power, electric. I don't know if this is going to come back to bite me in the butt. Because electrical and water may not be a bad idea. It may not be a good mix. But it may not be a bad one either. I don't know how they... I guess it depends on how insulated the wires are. You can see here this oxalite is starting to disappear. All in all, this is a really awesome game. I love the graphics. The Don't Starve games have a very unique graphic design. And let's see, what are the problems? Building flooded. Okay, yeah, so I guess that is a problem. So, what happens if I deconstruct it? Cancel deconstruct. Okay, refunds all resources. Okay, there's that at least. And deconstruct. Okay, so I guess I will have to put it somewhere better. I think the developer said that they run, the characters run faster on the tile. Alright, let's try this again. I'm gonna put this here then. Because that way it will, let's see, it's already hooked up that way, and it should be functional that way to get oxygen to everywhere. I need it up here anyway. But I suppose I should build it down. I should build one down here also, just because the oxygen is lighter than carbon dioxide, and I'm gonna have trouble with this area being filled up with carbon dioxide pretty quick if I don't end up working out a circulation system for it. Oh, what's that noise? Okay, getting close to be able to get another duplicate, and just every once in a while you'll get a new duplicate, so you can keep building your colony. And you got the day-night cycle up in this upper left corner. Yeah, I don't know what all these mean. Okay, so this is in relation to some of my accessible supplies, I think. Oh, and dirty is adorable. And I think they make a little more carbon dioxide or use more oxygen when they sleep. I'm not sure. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, they seem to create a lot. Okay. Maybe I've got to figure out. This one's probably not going to go well, but I've got to figure out some better planning in order to provide oxygen more efficiently to everyone in my base without having dead zones and the like. A lot of water down below me. Let's see, if I build a little access tunnel over here, it should help drain out some of the carbon dioxide down into this lower section at least. So I guess that's one way I could control where everything's going, just through a sheer draining. Wait, I don't want to. Well, I don't know what happens if you dig up oxalate. So I guess I'll leave that there. There, I'll do that. And they'll feed themselves on their own, thankfully, which saves me some having to micromanage everything. It's a research cup. Almost got the farming tech, so I can start working on some stuff there. Do I need most? Pressure modulate, management, sanitation sciences. I think I want to get my liquid plumbing research done second. But for now, that needs to get done. Finish eating, guys. Alright. This is starting to grow. Growing 70%. So, okay, sorry. Still getting there, but it's gonna keep growing. Hydrogen, not good for my health. I don't have a lot of good areas to expand into. They aren't going to try to kill me. There's this area over here, but I have to. It may be worth climbing up to it just because it's got a lot of algae. And yeah, I think I'll do that. Means I need a. Need to build a ladder. Set up. Oh, actually, I should build some other stuff first, just to make sure I get. I need a micro musher, which I'll put here, and I'll run some power to it. I'm going to be straining my power supply a little bit here now, but that will allow me to create food. That'll provide me with a food supply. My oxygen level usage is still way higher than what I'm producing. Okay, good. Got research done there. Oh wait, I wonder. Yeah, liquid piping. Close that. Okay, it doesn't seem to have a way to produce stuff. It's not that I'm seeing. Alright, well, anyway, I'll queue that. Now I can build a few things that I couldn't before, like this algae terrarium. And how to build? Where to put this? If I put it there, it'll get too much water. I'm pretty sure. So, I've got a lot more contaminated air going around. That's not good. It'll be a lot easier to build the algae stuff once I get a piping system worked out, because then I can pump water to the algae in a way that'll be effective and not cause problems. Build a couple planters. Here. That allowed me to grow some better food. And your characters can water stuff manually too without having to have a plumbing system to it, but it's just better. Contaminated dirt down into fertilizer. So that's for breaking down my waste from my bathroom. I don't know why it produces gas-wise though. If it produces gas. Which is another good question. Does it produce gas? Either way, I'm going to put it here on the edge, because that way, if it is producing heavy gas, it'll hopefully go down. You get a lot of carbon dioxide buildup here. She's having to hold her breath now, which is not good. Not making any progress there. I don't know what's going on there. Cancel that. There. I think that was a glitch. I don't know why it was glitching out, but so that's the first glitch I've really had. Research completed, farming tech, compost, planter box, yeah. And algae deoxidizer becomes idle when the room enters maximum air pressure range. Breathe easy knowing you've crushed a bunch of helpless algae into oblivion. It's not good for decor. This is a good bit of power. And this gains a minor efficiency boost in light. Carbon dioxide into a small amount of oxygen. Converts algae into oxygen. So it looks like this is what I'm going to need to put in here. I'll put a couple algae things there. See how those play. And I'll put... yeah, I'll just leave it at that for now. Alright, I'll plant a mealwood here, and a mealwood here. I don't have other seeds right now. I need to go dig some more seeds up. Which, I should be getting some more out of this. From digging there. Oh, I can get my new person. Good. Choose a duplicate. Nope. He's got really good tinkering, but this guy's got a bit of everything. He's kind of a everyman, but he's also got a lot of negatives, dimensionally inept. Use space cannot perform job build, so he can't build. He snores. He eats a lot more. His immune system repels most common illnesses. Thermometer. She's destructive. Defenseless machines when stressed. This guy's a really good technician though, which could be good. Amphibious. This one does well with digging and moving under. I'm gonna go with her. And print. Welcome. So yeah, this is quite an interesting setup they have for this game. Once again, I hope this is coming through clearly for you and not as a jerky mess. I don't know of any way to fix that so far that I've had any success with. That's working. That's going. I don't want to dig into there right now because that would be a death sentence for me in many ways. Oh, I was going to build a ladder up here. Something distracted me. I was going to. Oh, that's right. I need to build some other junk. So I'll build this up into here. There. I'll just do that for now, and that should give my guys some access to things that they wouldn't have otherwise, and access to a number of materials that they wouldn't have normally, or wouldn't be able to reach otherwise. That's all going well. What is this? Insufficient resources, igneous rock. Igneous rock. What's igneous rock? Obsidian. Oh, igneous rock. So that's igneous rock right there. And okay. So I guess I'll dig that out. The other parts of igneous rock, they're in easy reach. There. Okay. Hopefully that'll provide me with, yeah, that gave me everything I needed, it looks like. So those are being built. And that's going well. So we've got a basic setup going. How's the toilet look? 6 visits remaining. We have to empty, have someone clean it soon. Got a compost zone. Got those there to hopefully build, and hopefully help clear out some of this carbon dioxide buildup that I've been getting, and I should really got a lot of carbon dioxide buildup over here too, which is not good. I'm not sure how I'm going to fix that. So anyway, I'm going to end this episode here. Hope it's working for you. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe. I'm definitely going to keep doing more of this if I can. And yeah, so come back for more videos and leave a comment below. Bye!